All right, so the reason why I apologize that it's a bit dark, but the reason why I'm outside, kind of out on the porch, is because it's raining. You're just gonna have to take my word for that. If you can't see it, maybe you can hear it a little bit. But I thought this would be a good time to teach you some expressions to describe the rain. If you want to talk about, especially how hard it's raining, or if it's not raining hard at all. So obviously, on a day like this, you could just say, well, it's raining. But right now, it's not raining, it's not very strong. So I think quite often people would just say something, well, it's drizzling. It's drizzling outside. And if somebody says it's drizzling, then that just means that it's really light. It's light rain. And that is another way that you could describe it and say, well, there's just a bit of light rain outside. It's not raining very hard. It's just a little light rain. I don't think you would often say that it's raining lightly. I think more commonly people would say, well, it's drizzling outside. Now, if you want to say the opposite, if the rain is really strong, then there are several different things you could say. You could say, wow, it's really pouring outside. If it's pouring, then that means that the rain is really coming down. You could also say, well, again, instead of it's a little light rain, you could say it's raining. Wow, it's raining really hard outside right now. That means it's coming down. You could also say that phrase right there, well, it's really coming down right now. And if somebody says, well, it's really coming down, then you know, well, it's raining. It's raining pretty heavily outside, which I guess that is another way you could say, well, it's raining heavily right now. And if you want to throw an idiom in there, you could say, well, it's raining cats and dogs. But I don't think that is as common nowadays used to describe the rain. But again, pretty much everybody understands it. If you would like to use a little bit of flavor in your speech and to say, well, it's raining cats and dogs outside. So those are some different ways that you can describe the rain, especially if you want to convey, well, how hard it's raining, or if it's not raining hard, again, you could just say, well, it's drizzling outside. So because it's drizzling outside right now, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the rain. I thought this would be a good way to teach you some different expressions. So I hope that helps. I hope you can go out and try to use some of these expressions, and I will see you guys next time.